Hello, everyone, and welcome to the post-race press conference from Round 4 of the AMA-FIM North America Arenacross Championship presented by Kicker Performance Audio here in Toronto, Canada. We've got our AX Pro Top 3, Ryan Breece grabbing the win, Austin Politelli second overall, and Cole Thompson rounding out your AX Pro podium. Congratulations, gentlemen. Cole, I'll start things with you since the mic's in front of you. Grabbing the final spot on the podium here tonight, but post-race interviews, it seemed like you were still a little bit frustrated with your riding. Overall, how'd you feel about tonight?
Sucked. No, I mean, it is what it is. You have nights like this. I think just coming into this week and just in general, like I'm still getting up to speed as much as it sounds crazy. But like these guys, you know, they're good at what they do. As much as I hate to admit that people are better than me, there's people that are better than me right now. Tonight I fell flat on my face and I mean, it's you can look at it many ways. I was there in the final one and even in the second one a bit, but like I said, just things that I got to work on.
It seemed like there were times where you were making your way forward, you were picking some people off, and then you'd have these kind of mistakes here and there. Was it something you felt you were doing, maybe a miss on bike setup? We are going to be back here tomorrow night as well, so do you feel like you're going to be able to turn things around between night 1 and 2?
Absolutely. I think that just even if you look throughout the night, I made progress. Like I say, it just sucked that you have a bad night and you give up many points, but not just that. It's just frustrating when you're not getting it done. And in the last one there, I was right there and made a mistake in the whoops and then lost a little bit of traction. And just, minor mistakes, but at the end of the day, those guys delivered and I didn't. So it sucks to fail, and we'll just work harder.
Now, obviously, a bit of a home race for you as well. You had a lot of people cheering you on, and some of your fellow Canadians jumping into the mix as well. Were you surprised to see any of the local Canadians jumping up and being able to run that top 5 speed?
I knew Julian was really good. He's been doing Arenacross out west and stuff, and he's a kid that will send it for sure. He almost killed us both there in the first one by accident and sent us off the track and stuff. Luckily, I stayed up. He stayed up for the most part. But, no, I thought it was cool to see him battling and stuff. He has nothing to really lose. And at one point, I was like, is this the moment? And, I didn't make the move quick enough tonight, and that ultimately cost me a better finish and lost some points.
Well, congratulations on third place. Excited to see you turn it around for tomorrow. I'm going to head down to the other side. Austin Politelli, second overall. Austin, another solid night of stacking podium finishes. We're seeing you consistently up inside that top 3. But now that you've gotten that taste of the number 1 spot, we can also see you're not satisfied with second place, if you ever even were. But now you know that you're capable of grabbing those wins. What do we feel like we missed the mark on today that led to that second place overall?
I just rode better than me, straight up. We're both riding good, or all 3 of us riding good. You know, that last one was a good battle, and just need to pick it up. That's all there is to it.
One of the big talking points, especially the MCR Honda crew, you guys are really solid in skimming whoops. Saw you guys consistently doing that through the night tonight. Did we feel like things developed throughout the evening like you expected? A lot of you guys were watching track maintenance, the way they were touching those whoops up. That part of the track in particular, do you feel like you were able to predict the way it was going to break down throughout the night?
I normally really good in whoops, and I struggled bad tonight. Been working on a few things with my forks, so not 100% happy with where I am right now with those. But like I said, there's always room for improvement. So I don't think I jumped through them at all unless there was lappers. Just kind of stuck to skimming.
Now, the rhythm section right next to it, it seemed like you were a big fan of the 3-3 or table all the way over, however you guys want to say it. Did you feel like that line was particularly faster? I've heard riders on both sides of the argument feeling like the shorter line was faster. Seemed like you were really comfortable getting a bit more airtime, but it didn't seem like it was slowing you down any.
Yeah, I actually switched it up. In practice, I was going 3 and then table over single and qualified fastest, so I thought that would be good. And then I think they steepened it up a little bit, the lip of that table, so it just, you have more hang time, and then just switched to double on off, I think was more consistent.
Now, the first doubleheader of the weekend, getting to turn right around, be back on the same track, maybe a little bit of track changes. Anything that we feel we can do change bike-wise to maybe be set up a little bit better for tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of working with my forks a little bit to get better, but they're definitely getting there. Tony busts his butt to make it happen, so I'm stoked with everything. Just need to definitely pick it up a little bit. I'm pumped on my starts; those improved, and dirt's pretty good here too. So you can be aggressive.
Well, another solid night. Congratulations on second overall.
Thank you.
All right, and in the center of the box, Ryan Breece, not just grabbing the overall win, 3 for 3 on the night. Ryan, got to feel like you came into this weekend with a point to prove. You seemed calm, cool, and collected in that first main behind your teammate, waited for the opportunity and made the pass. What was the overall mindset coming here into Toronto, and do you feel like you executed that?
Yeah, I did. There's a couple of things I need to work on, and the sprint laps at the beginning there would like to get that a start. Would be nice, dude. I keep on struggling on that thing, but we'll get there. It's one foot in step to the other, and just keep on striving to be the best we can. And these guys are riding good. It's a battle all the way, so it's fun. I'll tell you that.
Now, it seemed like maybe the soil here, the way the track was prepped up, seemed like you were maybe getting a little deeper ruts than we've seen in some of our other rounds, causing some riders, not even particularly you, but some riders to be a little less predictable. We've seen some close calls with lap riders. How do you feel like the track broke down and led to the racing here tonight?
Yeah, it was actually shaping up really nice. There was a couple options for us. The ruts, it's good because we don't really see that on the West Coast. So, yeah, we actually had a nice rut practice on Wednesday during this week, so that was cool. Yeah, just busting some laps out. So it kind of just put it out there on the racetrack, and that was cool too. You know, that last main right there, I felt bad for the 500 because he made a bobble, and I was on the inside rut, and he had his leg out, and my front wheel kind of tucked right into his foot. I'm like, dude, this sucks, right? So, yeah, I just got to work on a few things. I'm going to go back and just watch him film this tonight and see what we can do.
Yeah, and I was going to ask just that. We saw you in a pretty serious battle there with Julian Binnick as well. Kind of the unknown Canadians coming into this series. Julian's raced Arenacross with us before, but were you expecting somebody like him to be able to jump up and be right in the mix of the top three? Yeah,
you always got those hot flashes, you know, those hot flash guys, and it's cool to see. Like, just from me racing a lot and the experience, and I just, you know, you got the hometown people that they shine at their moment, and kind of got to watch your eyes. You got to be weary of it, but at the same time, man, all the glory. They freaking mad respect to all these guys. They race their heart out.
Now 3 for 3 on night one. We're going to be back here tomorrow night. Maybe some track changes, but do we feel like we're in a good spot to potentially sweep the whole weekend?
I just want to make sure I put my best foot forward. You know, I got to execute some things, and then you know, try to get my laps down smooth and consistent.
Well, congratulations on a fantastic performance tonight.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn things over to some of our media member with questions for our AX Pro podium.
Hey, thanks. Hey, for Cole Thompson, Billy Rainford from Direct Motocross here. Cole, got to talk to the guys ahead of you. Were all skimming the whoops. You chose to do that jump line. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it wasn't. Is that something you'll be able to work on for tomorrow? And why were you doing that? Anything you can change? Or?
Just struggling right now with the bike. Honestly, I've had no time to even build whoops at my practice track. So for me, it's just comfort. I haven't been able to get across them consistently to where I feel like I'm making progress. And then last weekend, I was able to jump them really good. This weekend, I kind of went back to that familiar feeling, and it wasn't enough. And all good. Tomorrow's a new day, and we'll keep trying. We'll try to skim. We'll try to jump. We'll try to make it work, whatever we got to do on this 450.
Okay, and I guess I have to be the one to talk about the elephant in the room. It's all we've all been talking about all week. You guys last week, everything got pretty exciting. It's brought a lot of eyes to the series here. I mean, are you guys embracing that? How was your week? Because it's obviously, like you guys both know, I'm talking about Ryan Breece and Cole Thompson. Maybe both you guys could comment on how your week went and how you went into this, and did anything happen on the track, or were you expecting it, or was it just, if it happens, it happens? Can you just kind of talk us through that at all? Or either of you guys want to grab the microphone?
I mean, I've said what I said. I mean, I owned it. I made a post about it. I think he more or less takes this really serious and doesn't want to comment on it. He thinks I'm beneath him. But for the most part, I owned everything I said. You know, he has one coming, and I feel like truly like the series hasn't really got to see what I'm capable of and what's about to unfold. You know, I'm going to keep working. Tonight I got my teeth kicked in. I own it 100%, and that's that. He beat me in all three. I got fourth, and it was a distance. So all good. We'll keep regrouping. It's a long series. There's a lot of races, and there's a lot of things that can happen between now and the end.
Ryan, you want to comment on that, like your week and coming into today with all that stuff?
Yeah, man. I mean, we had a race. It was pretty gnarly last weekend, and I really didn't focus on social media. I went to work, and Monday through Thursday, we were putting in some work, you know. Got a flight on here on Thursday, and I was ready to race tonight, and I'm ready to race tomorrow.
Chris Palmer, MXP Magazine. I'll change the subject, but I just wondered if all three of you could comment on the format tonight with the three main events. Was it something that you liked, especially with a technical track, or you kind of prefer maybe the two, or how was it tonight? All of you, if you all three could comment.
I did like the track, like the rhythm section when you can go an alter, right? In practice, you could see they were going three and then tabletop single, so three again, or you could go two on off. Good alter there. That's kind of what makes racing, those rhythm lanes that you can kind of just, you know, option it out. So, and then the dirt is kind of allowing some lines to form up so you can go left and right. So I think that's kind of working for the better. I mean, you can kind of see from last weekend to this weekend, like just a little difference of how the track's shaping up and like the riders going. So yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool.
Did you like the three main event format?
Yeah, it was crazy that we had to hear about it at 11 a.m. today. That was a little bit different. I haven't been that style, but you know what it's like. At home, we race these summer races, like these fairground races, and they just kind of make up crap. Like, we're gonna do a 15-minute moto. Let's do it. We're starting at 7 o'clock tonight. So it kind of just reminded me of that, and it was just like, all right, yep, we're here for it. So yeah, it was cool. It was fun.
Good. Austin, how'd you like the three main events?
Yeah, I enjoyed them. You know, something different's always cool, and I'm not a huge fan of heat races anyway. So 3 mains, nothing to lose, and just send it. So yeah, I liked them a lot.
Yeah. Cole, you like the 3 main events? Because I think your last main was probably your best of the night.
Yeah, no, it doesn't help me. It goes against me. It takes me a bit to get into these races. Like I said, I'm the new guy in the series. As much as I did Arenacross back in it would be 2018, 2019. Totally different series, totally different bike, totally different racing. So for me, it actually goes against. But yeah, I got three good races with these guys, and you could see the progress every race. So look forward to 3 more of them tomorrow night.
Thanks, guys.
All right, I think that is going to do us for our AX Pro post-race press conference. Once again, congratulations, Ryan Breece, Austin Politelli, and Cole Thompson. Now going to bring up our AX Lights winner, the 33 of Dane Morales. All right, Dane, back in the center of the table where I know you like to be. First and foremost, did I just hear, is it a birthday today? Is it this weekend? What's going on?
Yeah, today's actually my birthday.
All right, well, happy birthday from all of us here at Arenacross, and what better present than a AX Lights win, man. We saw a big get-together. Everybody was kind of focused on Cole Thompson and Ryan Breece's get-together. You had a pretty gnarly get-together just a week ago. First things first, how are you feeling from that? That was a pretty serious hit.
Yeah, it was gnarly. Definitely blindsided me last week. You know, I was setting my sights on just another win and a calm weekend, but, you know, Arenacross throws curveballs at you for sure, and I'm all for it. You know, we both ended up safe and healthy, and I got a little banged up, but it's no big deal. Got a day of practice in this week at Club MX, and we came right back up here to Canada and got it done tonight. So
I was going to say, it looks like you picked up right where you left off. You came out swinging, got a good start, and kind of seems like you're able to control the front of this AX Lights field throughout this season in late 2025 into 2026. Do you feel like you've made some changes in your riding style? It really seems like you've got a new level of fluidity around the track. You're flowing. What have you switched up, or what do you feel like you've improved on since the start of this season?
honestly, I think it's just you know, time on the bike and time on Supercross and Arenacross style tracks has helped me so much. I've been just grinding since September at Club MX, and you know, it's been paying off for sure. Like, my riding's been way better, fitness way better, and yeah, I'm definitely taking it to the next level, and I plan to keep on doing so until I'm at the top. So.
Hey, I love to hear it. And you can see that confidence that you're really starting to show in the AX Lights class is transferring over into AX Pro as well. Seems like you've been able to be a little bit more up in the fight, battling a bit longer into these main events. Do you feel like maybe the success and the momentum that's building in the AX Lights class transfers into AX Pro as well?
Definitely, yeah. Like, just getting the win out there and, you know, having a free open track, I can kind of change up my lines, figure out the track a little bit better, and then getting a good start, especially in that last main, in that open class, yeah, it frees it up, and you know, figured out my options a little bit better. I was battling, trying to get closer to Steve Mages, and then he ended up going down, so I grabbed a 6th in the last main, so pretty sweet.
Yeah, some great progress. Now, it's the first doubleheader of the season so far, an opportunity some riders look at as an advantage. They can go back, take some notes from tonight, apply that to tomorrow. Any big changes right off the top that you're going to try to work on, whether it's bike setup or yourself?
No big changes, honestly, that I can think of. I went down in the first main event, so we're going to swap some bars for tomorrow night. But other than that, the bike was feeling really good. I felt like I was able to adjust to the track pretty well, jump in the whoops towards the end of the night with a little bit of a triple line through there. And then other than that, like, I love the double header format. Like, the more racing I can get in one weekend, the better. Like, I'm just here for the gate drops and the experience and everything that comes with it.
Well, congratulations. You made the most of it here tonight. I believe we've got some media for some questions for you.
Yeah, you covered a lot, but since it's your birthday, I'll ask you a question. Just what are your thoughts on a little different venue than what the series is used to? How did it feel out there to ride at lower ceiling? Kind of a nice spread out track, but kind of lower ceiling. How did it feel to actually be out there and race?
So the only sketchy part was this morning because nobody wanted to hit the finish line for the first time. But we kind of realized we were being silly out there, and it's not really as low as it looks. So other than that, like, I think it's cool. It's a really big venue, and the crowd was good. So I'm stoked for it to be up here in Canada. Got my passport literally last week, rushed, and we're up here in Canada doing it. I'm stoked to be here. And I just can't thank all my sponsors enough, ASV Inventions, Squawk, Club MX, and just everybody else that really helps me out.
Awesome. Well, congrats on tonight. Good luck tomorrow, and happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, I think that is going to do it. Congratulations once again, and happy birthday to Dane Morales, your AX Lights winner. We'll be back tomorrow night with round 5 of the 2025-26 AMA FIM North America Arenacross Championship presented by Kicker Performance Audio. Good night.